CECOT, the world's largest and most secure prison, stands as a fortress designed to house the most dangerous criminals. Located in El Salvador, this mega prison is a chilling reminder of the consequences of extreme crime. Built in 2022, it was constructed to address the country's overwhelming gang violence and overcrowded prisons. With a capacity of 40,000 inmates, CECOT is not just a prison, but a city of the condemned. Its imposing structure and strict security measures make it a symbol of fear and control. The prison's design ensures that those who enter are destined to never leave. It is a place where hope is erased and the worst of humanity is contained. The scale of CECOT. CECOT spans an astonishing 410 acres, making it one of the largest penal facilities in the world. The prison is divided into 8 separate modules, each designed to operate independently. Each module is enclosed by 2 3-meter-high walls topped with razor wire, creating an impenetrable barrier. The entire facility is surrounded by a towering 9-meter-high wall, further reinforced by a 3-meter-high electric fence carrying 15,000 volts. 19 watchtowers are strategically placed to monitor every corner of the prison. The sheer scale of CECOT is a testament to its purpose, to isolate and contain the most dangerous individuals. It is a place where escape is not just difficult, but unimaginable. The impenetrable design. The design of CECOT is a masterpiece of security engineering aimed at eliminating any possibility of escape. The prison's walls are not just physical barriers, but psychological ones, designed to crush any hope of freedom. The razor wire atop the walls is sharp and unforgiving, capable of inflicting severe injuries on anyone who dares to climb. The electric fence, carrying 15,000 volts, serves as a constant reminder of the consequences of attempting to escape. The watchtowers, equipped with advanced surveillance technology, ensure that every movement is monitored. The entire facility is a labyrinth of security measures, each one reinforcing the idea that escape is futile. CECOT is not just a prison, it is a fortress of despair. Life inside CECOT. Life inside CECOT is a stark contrast to the outside world, marked by strict discipline and isolation. Inmates follow a highly regimented schedule with limited time for recreation and almost no contact with the outside world. The prison's design ensures that every moment is controlled, from waking up to meals and even sleep. The lack of privacy is overwhelming, with inmates constantly under surveillance. The psychological toll of such an environment is immense, leading to depression and anxiety among many prisoners. For those who enter CECOT, life becomes a monotonous cycle of despair and survival. It is a place where time stands still and the future is a distant memory. The inmate interview. An exclusive interview with a 41-year-old inmate provides a rare glimpse into the harsh realities of life inside CECOT. The inmate, who has spent several years in the prison, describes the daily routines and the lack of basic comforts. He speaks of the constant surveillance and the psychological toll it takes on the prisoners. The interview reveals the deep sense of hopelessness that pervades the prison, with many inmates feeling abandoned by society. The inmate also shares his regrets and the choices that led him to CECOT. His story is a powerful reminder of the human cost of crime and punishment. It is a narrative of loss, regret, and the search for redemption in a place where redemption seems impossible. The psychological impact. The psychological impact of life in CECOT is profound, affecting both inmates and guards. The constant surveillance and isolation lead to severe mental health issues among prisoners, including depression and anxiety. Many inmates struggle to cope with the lack of privacy and the monotony of daily life. The guards, too, face psychological challenges, as the constant exposure to violence and despair takes a toll on their mental health. The prison environment is one of tension and unease, with everyone affected by the oppressive atmosphere. The psychological scars of CECOT are deep and long-lasting, affecting individuals long after they leave the prison. It is a place where the mind is as imprisoned as the body. The role of guards. The guards at CECOT are trained to maintain order at all costs, equipped with advanced technology and weapons to handle any situation. They are the enforcers of the prison's strict rules, ensuring that inmates comply with the rigid schedule. The guards face constant pressure to remain vigilant, as any lapse in security could have dire consequences. Despite their tough exterior, many guards struggle with the psychological toll of working in such an environment. The constant exposure to violence and despair affects their mental health, leading to stress and burnout. The role of the guards is crucial in maintaining the prison's security, but it comes at a great personal cost. They are the unsung heroes of CECOT, tasked with an impossible job: the electric fence. The 15,000-volt electric fence is one of the most intimidating features of CECOT, serving as a constant reminder of the consequences of attempting to escape. The fence is designed to deliver a lethal shock to anyone who comes into contact with it, making it an effective deterrent. The sound of the electric current humming through the fence is a constant background noise in the prison, adding to the oppressive atmosphere. The fence is not just a physical barrier, but a psychological one, reinforcing the idea that escape is impossible. It is a symbol of the prison's unyielding control over its inmates. The electric fence is a testament to the extreme measures taken to ensure security at CECOT. The razor wire. The razor wire atop CECOT's walls is a brutal deterrent against escape attempts, designed to inflict severe injuries on anyone who dares to climb. Its sharp edges glint in the sunlight, a constant reminder of the prison's unforgiving nature. The wire is strategically placed to cover every inch of the walls, leaving no room for error. Inmates who have attempted to scale the walls have been left with deep cuts and scars, a testament to its effectiveness. The razor wire is not just a physical barrier, but a psychological one, instilling fear in those who consider escape. It is a symbol of the prison's unyielding control over its inhabitants. The wire serves as a grim warning. Freedom is not an option here. The module CECOT is divided into 8 separate modules, each operating like a self-contained prison with its own set of rules and routines. This segregation helps maintain order among the massive inmate population, preventing overcrowding and conflicts. Each module houses thousands of inmates, with limited interaction between them. The modules are designed to function independently with their own security teams and facilities. This structure ensures that even if one module faces issues, the rest of the prison remains unaffected. The modular design is a key feature of CECOT's security strategy, allowing for better control and management. It is a system designed to isolate and contain, ensuring that chaos is kept at bay. The construction of CECOT. CECOT was constructed in 2022 as a response to El Salvador's escalating crime rates and overcrowded prisons. The project was a massive undertaking, requiring millions of dollars and years of planning. The government aimed to create a facility that could house the country's most dangerous criminals, ensuring they were isolated from society. The construction process was closely monitored, with every detail designed to maximize security. The result is a prison that is not only massive, but also impenetrable. CECOT stands as a symbol of the government's commitment to tackling crime, no matter the cost. It is a place where the worst of humanity is contained, away from the rest of the world. The inmate population CECOT houses some of the most dangerous criminals in the world, including gang leaders, drug traffickers, and murderers. These individuals are considered beyond rehabilitation, deemed too dangerous to be released back into society. The prison's population is a mix of hardened criminals, each with their own dark past. Many of the inmates have spent years in other prisons before being transferred to CECOT. The sheer diversity of the inmate population makes managing the prison a complex task. Despite the strict security, gangs still exert influence within the prison, operating in secret. CECOT is a place where the worst of humanity is concentrated, a microcosm of crime and punishment. The isolation cells. For the most dangerous inmates, isolation cells are used to prevent them from influencing others. These cells are small, dark, and devoid of any comfort, designed to break the spirit of those inside. Inmates in isolation are cut off from the rest of the prison, with no contact with other prisoners or the outside world. The psychological impact of isolation is severe, leading to hallucinations and mental breakdowns. Many inmates describe the isolation cells as the worst part of CECOT, a place where time seems to stand still. The cells are a last resort, used only for those who pose the greatest threat. They are a reminder of the prison's unyielding control over its inhabitants. The prison yard. The prison yard is the only place where inmates can get fresh air, But even here, they are under constant surveillance. The yard is a place of tension and unease, with inmates walking in circles under the watchful eyes of guards. The limited space and lack of activities make the yard a monotonous experience. Despite the oppressive atmosphere, the yard is a rare opportunity for inmates to interact with each other. However, these interactions are often tense, with conflicts breaking out frequently. The yard is a microcosm of life in CECOT, a place where freedom is just an illusion. It is a reminder of the prison's unyielding control over every aspect of life. The food meals in CECOT are basic and monotonous, designed to provide just enough sustenance to keep inmates alive. The food is bland and unappetizing, with little variety or nutritional value. Inmates eat in silence, with no opportunity for conversation or social interaction. The lack of proper nutrition takes a toll on the inmate's health, leading to weakness and illness. For many, meals are the only break in an otherwise monotonous routine. The food is a reminder of the prison's focus on survival rather than comfort. It is a stark contrast to the outside world, where food is a source of joy and connection. The healthcare system. Healthcare in CECOT is minimal, with only the most critical cases receiving attention. The prison's clinic is understaffed and underfunded, unable to meet the needs of the massive inmate population. Many inmates suffer from untreated illnesses and injuries, leading to long-term health problems. The lack of proper healthcare is a constant source of frustration and despair for the inmates. For those who fall ill, the chances of recovery are slim. The healthcare system is a reflection of the prison's priorities, focused on security rather than well-being. It is a reminder of the harsh realities of life in CECOT. The gang influence. Despite the strict security, gangs still exert influence within CECOT, operating in secret. They use coded messages and hidden networks to communicate and maintain control. The gangs are a constant source of tension within the prison, with conflicts breaking out frequently. The guards struggle to contain the gangs as they operate with a level of sophistication that is hard to detect. The influence of the gangs is a reminder that even in a place like CECOT, human ingenuity cannot be completely suppressed. It is a constant battle between the prison authorities and the inmates, with no clear winner. The punishment system. Inmates who break the rules face severe punishments, including extended isolation and loss of privileges. The punishment system is designed to crush any form of rebellion, ensuring that order is maintained. Punishments are carried out swiftly and without mercy, serving as a warning to others. The fear of punishment is a constant presence in the prison, keeping inmates in line. However, the harsh punishments also lead to resentment and anger among the inmates. The punishment system is a double-edged sword, maintaining order but also fueling tension. It is a reminder of the prison's unyielding control over its inhabitants. The families of inmates. Families of inmates often struggle to cope with the stigma and financial burden of having a loved one in CECOT. Visits are rare and heavily monitored, with little opportunity for meaningful interaction. The families are left to deal with the emotional and financial fallout of their loved one's imprisonment. For many, the experience is isolating and overwhelming. The families are the unseen victims of CECOT, bearing the brunt of the prison's harsh realities. Their stories are a reminder of the human cost of crime and punishment. It is a narrative of loss, regret, and the search for redemption. CECOT is more than just a prison. It is a symbol of the extreme society will go to in order to maintain order. Its imposing structure and strict security measures are a testament to the challenges of dealing with extreme crime. But what does the future hold for places like CECOT? Will they continue to expand, or is there a better way to address the root causes of crime? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this story eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most unique and challenging places. Let's keep the conversation going and explore what it means to balance justice and humanity.